Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another video about my Harley Davidson XL883C. Now, I've had this bike for about 6 weeks now, and I've taken it to several different classic car and bike shows to show it off. Yes, I know it's not really a classic bike, but it still has those classic looks, plenty of chrome, and this paintwork on this tank is absolutely magnificent. This pearlescent paintwork, you can't actually see it on the video, I don't think, but it has a sort of a gold sheen to it. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful paintwork on this bike, and I've had lots of really good feedback from the shows that I've taken it to. Now, this is a 2009 Harley Davidson. It's 15 years old as we speak, as I film this video, but the main criticism I have had from people having a look at this bike at bike shows is that the belt cover. Now, this belt cover, I'll show you it in a minute in a bit more detail, is corroding, and when people are taking photographs of the bike, that corrosion is really showing up on their photographs and videos that they're taking. So in today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to remove this corroded belt cover and put a nice gleaming chrome one on that I've managed to purchase from eBay. Unfortunately, it's not a genuine Harley Davidson part, but it does look really good. So right, I shall show you this corrosion that's on this bike. Right, we shall have a look at this corrosion that's going on here. Not sure if it's picking out very well, but you can see that. That really is spoiling the outlook of the motorcycle. Okay, so let's see if we can loosen some of these nuts off here. Now, this is a Torx bolt that goes through here. This is a Torx T50, which I have just here. And make sure you do use a Torx T50. The Torx T45, 6 and 7 will all fit, but they'll be very, very loose. Now, I've heard that Harley Davidson secure these with some Loctite, and so it's going to be very, very hard to get that off. So just make sure that you're using the right tool for the job. Okay. Now, this bolt on the other side, that is a 19mm bolt, quite difficult to get to. Oh, let's see, we've got it already. Oh dear. That's very, very hard, but it's loosening off. That's brilliant. Now, we don't want to take this bolt out. We just want to take this one off. It's nice and loose now. That's it, let's get that out, it's a bit tight in there. Okay. Let's keep them, don't want to lose them. So the next one that we need to undo is this bolt down here. Now, I've seen this before on Harley Davidsons when that has been an Allen key bolt. This one's just a normal one, so maybe this has all been removed before and bodged, because there's a possibility that this has been painted at some point. Right. So let's see what we've got. We haven't got much room to play with. What's that? A 13. No. Okay, that's a 14 mil that side. But that's not a 14 that side. That's strange, isn't it? Let's see what that is then. Okay, so that's a 13 that side. Okay. Seems weird to me, we've got a 13 one side and a 14 the other. Oh. It's quite difficult to get into as well, that is. What size is that? It's a 14, but there's not enough room here. And I don't really want to take this off just to get this. I'll just have to struggle, I think. There's not much room to play with, but okay. Okay, so that's got that off. Can you see the rust on the back there? The paint's all peeling off, look. And the corrosion there, all the paint, look at the rust underneath there, so yes. And all underneath here. Well, I mean, this bike is 15 years old. We'll just spray a bit of this WD-40 around here. just clean this up a little bit. Nice belt. Okay. Okay, so here's my box I got from eBay this morning. And there we are, Drag Specialties belt guard. Printed in Taiwan, made in Taiwan, but as long as it looks better than the one I've got now, then that'll be fine, won't it? Well, look at that. That's nice, isn't it? That really does look very, very nice, that, compared to the one I've just taken off. And so it should do. Looks like everything's in the same place. You notice the cutout across there. That's the same as well. That's brilliant. So that's going to look very, very nice indeed on the bike, that is. Very nice. Much better than this one with all the corrosion around it. Right, we shall put it in place. Okay, right, let's see if we can get this put into place without scratching everything. We don't want to scratch it at all. That lines up really well. Okay, so put the washer on, put the nut back on, now Harley Davidson actually recommend that you use a thread locker with this, and they recommend Loctite 243 thread locker. It's the blue one. Now I noticed there was no thread locker on this when I undid it, but I haven't got any thread locker actually, but I'm just going to put it on here just to show you how it all goes back together. And then I shall have to nip out later on and get some thread locker to do it, make a proper job of it. So we'll just put that on finger tight for a minute, and then we shall do the other one down here. Right, so again we need some thread locker on here. We don't want the vibrations from the bike to loosen off all these nuts and bolts, so I shall have to nip out and get some of this Loctite thread locker. I shall. I can make a better job of it. So these are going to need torquing, 25 to 30 pounds of torque on here, but again it's going to be very difficult to get a torque wrench behind here, because you don't really want to be talking onto this one. You really want to be talking on to the nut on the back there. Again, this nut here, you really want 45 to 50 foot-pounds of torque on here, but you can't get to it. My torque wrench is not going to be able to go on there, so I shall have to use this. That's really not the right thing to do, because you really want the torque wrench to be on the nut that you're torquing, but I'm guessing that's just the way it is. But anyway, I'm going to have to nip out now and get some of this Loctite stuff just so I can make a proper job of what I'm doing. So I'll bring you back once I've put some Loctite on and I've torqued it all up to the right torque settings. Well, so there you have it. We've torqued it all up, we've put the Loctite on, and doesn't it look magnificent? It looks a whole lot better than the old one. So I shouldn't get any more criticism now from people at classic motorcycle shows. But anyway, that's it. Nice easy video today. Well, thank you all so very, very much for watching this video. If you've liked it, then maybe you'd like to give us those thumbs up and subscribe. So anyway, everybody out there in YouTube land, please stay safe, and I will see you all again soon in the next video. Take care now.